All right, so I apologize for the kind of like unprofessional shakiness of this video. My laptop recently crashed, and so I'm using my phone, and we're kind of a hot mess right now. But hi, my name is Ashton Mason, but please call me Ash. Ashton Kutcher kind of made the name Ashton into a male name, and it's spelled the same too. So please call me Ash, not Ashley or Ashlyn or anything else anyone ever calls me, just Ash. Um, Hi, I am a 24-year young, single, childless, dogless, plantless young woman living in the KC metro area, specifically Olathe. Go Chiefs. I was born and raised in a blue collar, addict ridden home, and the culture there was so toxic, so horrible and abusive. Um, but long story short, the Lord faithfully saw my heart and my eyes were open to His truth around 10 years ago this year. I broke my family curse and I went to college at Mid American Nazarene, where this is actually being filmed. And I graduated with a bachelor's degree and am now obviously pursuing my MAPL and have recently committed to a Master of Arts in Counseling program, which is why I am finishing this program early. If you looked at my life around 7 years ago, you would have seen a broken teen that was addicted to drugs and alcohol and constantly running from the cops, working my way out of really difficult situations, breaking into homes. It makes no sense that I'm living in an affluent area with 1 degree, pursuing 2 more, and potentially a doctorate of psychology down the road. But thankfully, our God is the God of things that don't make sense. Our God is the God of how in the world is this going to work out. And so currently, I am a co-vocational pastor. My assignment within the walls of the church is to middle schoolers and their families. My main focus right now is on transitional ministry to help ease the burden of entry into middle school and then to help provide that direction when one is entering into high school. And even beyond that high school, I still have really good relationships there. The remainder of my vocation is just a little bit wild. I serve a full-time day job at the Global Ministry Center and a role that's client service based, as well as attempting to find new ways to connect with and resource our churches through hopefully creating a volunteer program, which has not gone well yet, but I've been failing well, so that's good. And I serve as a PRN overnight caregiver, so just whenever families need help, I'm a private caregiver, so I go in their homes. And I have my own business in ad management and design via Facebook mainly. I also do some Instagram stuff, so do some social media marketing. I don't know how I'm juggling things right now. I just know that I am. And that being said, if you see me turning in an assignment at a weird hour, just accept it. I do sleep. I really do. That's people's common question to me. And I do sleep. I don't know when, but I do. Um, all in all, I love fully, but my love may look different than that of someone who like grew up in a church or spent their whole life in the church. Dare I say it, at the risk of possibly my licensure and my assignment, perhaps some of the greatest community I've ever experienced was while I was at a bar, slightly buzzed or completely drunk sometimes. Sober now, but back then, you know, I would show my really convincing fake ID as a 13-year-old and would have this amazing community with people. And as a 13-year-old that really didn't even know the Lord yet and was getting drunk and high and doing all kinds of illegal things, I was leading people to the Lord at a bar in my small hometown with my also underage boyfriend that was there. It was just this crazy story, but the Lord really, really works through saints and sinners alike, I found. But now, as I seek wholeness and health and sobriety, I'm learning what community looks like all over again, and I continue to learn what the King of my heart really looks like, who he really looks like. Something you guys may not know about me is that I am a semi-avid rock climber. When I say semi, I mean I live in Kansas, and so the climbing here is scarce, and gyms just aren't the same. Um, I am a less than avid unicyclist. I can ride a unicycle, but it's not pretty, and I don't think I will ever do it in a sermon, although people have asked me to a few different times now, and I'm like, do you want to see tragedy? Because that's what's going to happen. But for real, I know that most of the people in this class, you guys have been in a cohort together for almost an entire program now, and so thank you so much for letting me join you guys. Again, it's kind of a weird situation that I didn't expect to get into this counseling program when I did, and so we're just kind of running with it. But I look forward to learning from you guys, and you as well, Steve, Dr. Steve. I know you said you can call you whatever, but yeah, look forward to learning more from you guys.